Ahoy hoy, welcome back my scrumping scrumpers to Forbidden West. Now, let's test this shield. Ahoy!
It worked!
Oh, that doesn't look safe.
Yeah, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Yep, now, how do I get back up? Alley-oop. Now, what is the goal? We need to get a Tallneck, don't we? Let's level up for skill. What do I want? Don't care about that. What do I want to spec into at this point? Just recover weapon stamina faster, that's always a bit handy. Save the rest.
Light's taking over the land out here, too.
Oh.
This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Not yet. I want to climb that Tallneck. Oh.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. To knock the rebels. They're trying to corner those Oseram.
Help them out there!
Oh yeah, you hit me super easy. Oh, bloody hell.
fill up while I can.
You not hear me, Red? I got a little something for you since... If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about the Tallneck, the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
You're welcome.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
Oh, I can't be bothered with that. To get this Tallneck. Oh goodness, more monsters, robo monsters. Oof. Feel bad about that. Still need the meat though. What? A rock.
Still getting a signal from my focus. That sound. The Tallneck must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
Is that a goat? Oh, shoot this goat. Shoot this goat in the bum. You know, I think I should move my friend here.
What's next? There has to be a way up this thing.
What are you? Oh, bugger me. Ha ha ha. Oh, bugger.
There's no more fire. It must be inside. The Tallneck tribe's home. Can't tell the outside of the dishes.
These buggers are a bit faster. Oh, got stuck on the terrain there a little bit. Mate, I'm going through my health. Why is this one so aggro? For God's sake. About bloody time. Aha! Stealth. Oh. Oh, lasers. All these animals are proper angry. Wait, what the? Where do these buggers keep coming from? Bloody hell, can't roll anywhere. Right, is that it now? Or am I just gonna face more respawning bloody things? I'm gonna have to fetch a bunch of... bloody medicine. Ah, a goat.
I'll grab this now.
Can't believe I used all my medicine in that fight. It's like, it was just those 3 dogs. Oh, come on. Ugh. Oh my god, I've missed every single time. Where's he go? Bloody hell.
Power generator. It looks dead. Find this in my stash later.
For God's sake. What does that say? Exhibits the Western Grand Array. Special viewing. Right, so let's climb this, shall we?
Console. Can't climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate.
Worth it. Well, that was crap.
I can figure out a way to turn the power back on. I might be able to move things around and find a way out.
Right, so restore power. What are we looking for? Where is this power? Not here. Oh, oh. Fortunately, I know not where this power source is. Put in our quests. There we go. So. Ah. There we go. That's it. However, we get to. Oh, I fell down. And where was it? Data point, charging terminal over there. No, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going.
What's with this epic music? Nothing's really
There's the
going
generator.
on.
Bet this power cell could get running. Power's back.
Alright.
I should check that console I found earlier.
Yes, let's.
Let's see what this thing does.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Alright then. Very good.
We should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just find the right spot.
I don't think there. I think here, perhaps?
Looks like I might have to glide onto the Tallneck. Just gotta time it right.
Oh dear. Should let you all know I don't really like heights or leaping from them.
Wings rolling up.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. That is... But what are you doing? You mad woman.
There we go. Time to override the big guy. Tallneck's and updated to the machines.
Well, huzzah and hurrah. Oi! Oi!
Spot it. Gotta move.
Oh dear. Move where? Oh, some people in danger.
Looks
Oh.
like those three are in trouble.
Oh dear.
Gotta be prepared. The harvest!
It's untouched.
Everyone all right?
You saved our lives. More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am Daim.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red light you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
So this is Utaru territory?
It is. Our home plain song lies just down the road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them will be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we seed, we also sow.
Thank you.
Dine, you should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Dine's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
This mount has been with me for a while. It's quite good. Right, now, let's get to this location. kangaroos.
A cauldron. If I can reach its core, I should get enough data to override some new machines. It looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan? This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. And I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
Charming. Day 1, despite my concern about missing coupling, relatively patched processing. The subject appears to be fully conscious, completely healthy. Even so, it divulged contents with ergo. It's time for some experimentation. Day 2, my initial attempts at coercion have failed. Patience is self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5, success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular, rabbits hopping through a field of flowers, produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject become compliant. Day 6, I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interacts with the subordinate functions. The more I look at systems and workings, especially Hades' relative simple role as distinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a super entity capable of strategic planning to genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps. See how such technology is sufficiently advanced. as further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of Biosphere, perhaps by survivors of Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at significant cost. Hades' digital compulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupted the data structure, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter the data I've extracted, continue to extract, it's worth any price. As long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollow skull. Finally, revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, dig deeper, or yes, I can be accomplished. Help, of course. Kira's done. But all I can. He deserves no pity. It is in a pitiful state. Time to relocate it to a progressive position for destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse. She will. It's a matter of time, and the piece.
Some kind of log, most of it's redacted. Looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk. Well, I better see where this trail leads. Here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. You couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? Self-righteous fool. Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how?
What?
Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Oh there! What's Sonora doing this far west? No matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild if you need.
No, I don't need anything for the moment, I don't think.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn. Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the AI come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data error. Memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters hook me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are defeated. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades. Extinction.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 25421612168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tallneck the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were, anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face to face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome.
I think I'm going to save here, folks. Sorry.
Where do you think you're going?
Shame there wasn't a save spot a bit closer.
Let me leave you here.
Nope, nope. No, ah!
Steel of my soul, my wares are the fire.
Thank you for joining me, folks. I hope you'll scrump with me again. Goodbye.